Dialga and Palkia Tera Raid Guide. Sorry the video's coming out late. I did that really cool thing where you just completely sleep past your alarm. Apparently doing Pokemon news and Lego Fortnite guides, very tiring. So we have Arcaridon, max attack, max hit points, Screech Swords Dance. The Screech is just kind of there, but I found it to be inconsistent because of how the raid is set up. There's a lot of cleansing going on. The shielding is early. It's not a 5-star raid. It's one of those cheaty raids that Game Freak throws out. Which is why you're watching a guide, because you're thinking, 5-star raid, it's legendary Pokemon stats, might be a little tricky, but I can do it, and then you just get freaking destroyed, unless it's Palkia. So it seems like Pokemon Scarlet version just completely loses out here because Azumarill gets wrecked. Azumarill seems like probably does really well into Palkia, and then everything else is just complete madness. So yeah, here's why it's a quote-unquote 5-star raid. Because, wait, it just Trick Roomed on us. It shouldn't be doing that. So because of Trick Room, you need to do an attack cheer first. It's kind of inefficient because it means the attack cheer wears off sooner, but it forces the defense cheer, which is what you're going to need against the Steel Beam. I might be thinking, why are you bringing Dragon-type Pokemon into a Dragon-type raid? You're a Timmy that's going to get one-shot by a super effective hit. Yes and no, because it really doesn't like using Draco Meteor. So I'm going to get that Swords Dance. There's the Steel Beam. Still does a lot of damage. Even though the damage number is kind of weird and inconsistent. I've seen that thing do like a quarter of my health after a defense cheer. And I've also just seen it do like 50% turn 1. So now, we just outrage. It doesn't really matter what you do here, because if you get to like a certain turn counter, or even like health threshold plus time is all this weird stuff, it's going to immediately cleanse your stats. So you're thinking, okay, so I want to go Metal Sound and then get an extra turn. No, it cleanses its stats as well once it puts the shield up. So you're just about to see like all kinds of BS. Nullified, our stat changes. And sometimes cleanse itself here, doesn't. Whenever I go for the Metal Sound, I only get one hit with it regardless. And then when I go Swords Dance, it feels like I could have gotten another one in. But now the plan is survival. That we're going to do whatever. It's also got an Iron Defense, which is extra cheating. We're going to stack up our Terastallization here, and then we're going to need all of the help we can get with like Steel Beam misses and Draco Meteor shenanigans and stuff like that. But we're not doing a lot of damage, so it's a slow grind at this point. It's mostly just kind of worrying about whenever that Draco Meteor decides to show up. We do hurt ourselves more in Confusion. There's the negative effect removal. Swords Dance is risky, but kind of like a necessary evil. Oh, a freeze. That's never happened before. Okay, we need to take this gift. Except I guess freeze doesn't matter. So we're faster, which means we gotta go all out here. We have the Swords Dance benefit. Like, you have to take every opportunity because it's got an Iron Defense. It hasn't Draco'd yet. Stuff's happening. And we should snap out of Confusion and hopefully just not one-shot ourselves. So, Confusion got a weird buff for certain Pokemon and just completely gutted others. Ooh, 1 in 3 instead of 1 in 5. Okay. I swear this raid is like hard and I failed so many times. So sometimes you just need to get that luck. You need the not the Thunder Wave, but the Bella Bolt with the paralysis on the discharge. Freeze just decides to happen sometimes, I guess. And then now I guess we completely run it over. Wow. So the big tech is you want to go the attack cheer to force that defense cheer. And as long as it doesn't only use Steel Beams on you, you actually get like an opportunity to do something about it. I guess it is fair because it's like when I make these guides, I try to do it without the legendary Pokemon or without too much version exclusive crutches. That way everyone can accessibility and beat this. But if Dialga is locked to the Scarlet version, then you already have the Koraidon, and that's going to be one of your better bets. Alright, we get to catch it. Great Ball. And it comes down to if the rewards are good, and then we need to go online for Palkia. Yo, these are 7-star raid rewards. Game Freak's lying. 50 Tera Steel Shards. Tons of money and rewards. Wow, they were just showering us. We get an ability patch and then 30 Dragon Tera Shards, which kind of offsets the 50 that we spent for Koraidon. That's fair. Wow, what is this? I need to check the table. Okay, so the 50 Tera Shard is once, and that's the same with the TM and the ability patch. But then you just have like a lot of other fat rewards that might add up. It's still just a brutal raid. For online raids, I think I'm going to use the Doxbun that we had for Tera, Hisuian, Typhlosion. So that means stats are a little scuffed, but we have special defense, that's what matters. My plan is just be charm support with Assault Vest. Barring shenanigans from whatever can happen, I'm just going to do the thing that worked for Hisuian Samurott raids if you go online. Just be a support, let someone else with their Azumarill survive and carry, and you should be alright. Also, for soloing Palkia, since I don't have Violet version, Azumarill might have some problems because Palkia does the gravity cheating instead of Trick Room cheating, which makes sense for the abilities and things. But it does have the Thunder. So I don't know, Citrus Berry Azumarill, survive the Thunder, and then you just win anyways. Then you don't have the Shell Bell, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what people are gonna be up to in this raid, but I mean, hey, we got an Azumarill, so I guess we can see if they die immediately or not, and gonna help everyone out with the Snarl. So, play rough, Shell Bell. It is a 5-star raid, like, you don't have to cheese and one-shot it. You just play through. Also, it sets Rain Dance instead of Stealth Rocks, but it's nice to not get Trick Room and still be like the fastest Pokemon, so you can probably play with that. Yeah, Azumarill will be taking the damage. Like, do just attack? Yeah, maybe like attack cheer on the Azumarill works. And you just only need play rough with huge power, but then any like fairy type Pokemon can do it. Fluttermane setting up also looks to be fine. This is all special attacks with high damage. And I'm gonna keep snarling no matter what. Keeping everyone safe, easy. I actually like this raid, even though no one's doing like any kind of crazy popping off. Everyone's going at their own pace and winning how they need to. We got Gardevoir helping out. I've seen weird stuff from the Alolan Ninetales. Like, it's just randomly using Blizzard. I saw a Dazzling Gleam. So it's like, yeah, it's just doing what it can, but that's alright. And then everyone's kind of getting its Tera. Removing negative effects, fine. Get dunked. And then maybe there's an angle for Azumarill to finish out the fight where it does like 3 hits, then can like Tera, Belly Drum, and stay alive. I don't know. The Azumarill or Fluttermane should be possible, but you won't have Fluttermane in Violet version. I don't know. Alright, kind of moment of truth though. I want to make sure you can catch both of them. And he doesn't just immediately run into the cave, and you can catch both of them. That is the tech. So if you want to catch both legendaries, you do have to join someone else's raid. If you don't have Nintendo Switch Online, just a really dumb decision to begin with, because you get so much stuff for free, and well, not for free, but for super cheap. There's no excuse to not have Nintendo Switch Online, but then like you still need to find someone with a copy of Violet. And there we go. And then we'll see how those rewards go. 50 Tera Shards for water. Dragon doesn't matter. A lot of candies. Not as good of rewards as the other one, but double ability patch feels pretty cool here. And then like 100 Tera Shards for 2 raids, which are not difficult online if you bring support. So yeah, cheaty 5-star raid. Needs some luck solo. There's a sauce there that works, but then overall it ends up working out. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.